Welcome back to Grandpa's Time. Hey, grandkids. Today, I just wanted to do a short video about boxing equipment. We've already discussed hand wraps a little bit. Hand wraps. And those will protect your hands, of course. And then, what else we got? So we've got headgear. If you fight amateur, at least in the beginning, and for any sparring, you'll be wearing headgear. I don't know how much it helps. It'll help keep you from getting cut and scraped. Scrapes and cuts, it's good for that. And it probably lessens some of the impact of some of the blows. I mean, it's pretty good padding. But anyway, you can still get knocked out with one of these on. But anyway, so headgear. Your cup. And I've got a couple different examples of those. But your cup, it's really important if you're a guy. You will get hit below the belt occasionally, by accident most of the time. Most guys, especially an amateur, most guys aren't fighting dirty, but you do get occasionally hit. It's a good thing to wear. You'll always wear those during sparring, and in an actual bout, you'll wear them underneath your shorts. Gloves, okay? Gloves protect your hands. These are just training gloves. These are bag gloves. I think they're 14 ounce. Usually for training and stuff, you'll have 16 ounce gloves, and most of the time in the amateurs, you'll have you won't have 14 ounce gloves. And so in the amateurs, the weight of the glove in the actual bouts is going to vary. It depends on your weight, and masters is 41 and over. So in 41 and over, I think they're 16 ounce gloves. I'll post it. I'll post it on here somewhere so you can. I can't remember exactly. And then the weight classes, at a certain weight, it goes from 10 ounces to 12 ounce gloves in the amateurs also. Also in the amateurs, I only know about amateur pretty much. I never boxed pro. I fought amateur and I fought a bunch of smokers. But in amateur, most of the time your gloves aren't going to be black. You're going to get red or blue. And your headgear will usually match your gloves. So because you've got a red corner and a blue corner. And so your headgear and your gloves will match whatever corner you're in. So that's the difference too here. And in pros, they wear whatever color they want, I guess. Whatever looks the coolest. Your hands are really delicate. There's a lot of bones in your hand. And you need to wrap them, and you need to put gloves on. Whenever you're hitting the heavy bags or sparring in an actual amateur bout, instead of wraps, we talked about it a little bit before, but instead of wraps, you'd actually have gauze and tape. And there's only a certain amount you're allowed to use in amateurs. We'll talk about that someday. But anyway, a quality pair of gloves for hitting the bags or sparring. And then hand pads. Hand pads are great for hitting, and we can practice different things with this. You practice hitting, practice ducking. You know, a lot with the kids, I'd always throw a punch, and then when they'd come up and they'd hit it, they'd hit another hand pad. Hand pads are great. I love hand pads. I've had these hand pads for, I bet I've had them for 15 years. So that's it. I thought I had something else I wanted to show. Oh, my mouthpiece. I don't know where I put my mouthpiece, but mouthpiece. Whenever you're sparring or in a bout, you need to wear a mouthpiece. Protect your teeth. So headgear, cup, hand protection, wraps and gloves, and a mouthpiece for sparring or for an actual bout. for just hitting the bags and stuff, you need wraps at least, and some gloves. And once you get up into the sparring, you're going to need that extra equipment. Most gyms will have some of that equipment. You'll need to provide your own wraps and your own mouthpiece. But most gyms will provide you the other equipment. Some gyms will make you buy the gloves. I used to have better gloves than that, but the kids have borrowed them over the years. So anyway, I hope that you got something out of this, and in the next few videos of this series, we'll show you how to actually use some of this stuff. All right, thanks for watching.